Good day. My name is Selassie Egbe, a student of Asted University. I'm here to present on a course, Strategic Management, on the topic, Cedi Depreciation and Currency Instability, Strategic Analysis of Ghana Cocoa Industry with reference to COCOBOD. Presentation Overview. 1. By the end of my presentation, you'll be able to understand 1. The external issues, industry impact. 3. Firm level analysis. 4. Strategic evaluation, and then my conclusion. While cocoa is often called the backbone of the Ghanaian economy, that backbone is currently under immense pressure from a force it cannot control: the volatility of its own currency. Today, we examine the structural crisis of currency depreciation and how it has fundamentally altered the strategic landscape for COCOBOD. The external issues, cedi depreciation. What is the issue? The Ghana cedis has been depreciating structurally since 1983, the worst record in sub-Saharan Africa. It recorded the highest average annual depreciation of 37.87% among all studies, SAA currencies, over 1983 to 2019, and never depreciated against the US dollars in any single year throughout the period. I have a chart here which shows a depreciation or the fall in value of the currency in years or among years from 1983 to 2019. Average annual depreciation was 37.87%. Cedi versus US dollars in 2022 alone was 40.05%. Accumulated depreciation from 1992 to 2015, which was main sale 2016, was 99%. US dollars 3D IFM emergency facilities secured in 2023. Why does it matter for COCOBOD? Cocoa is priced in US dollars on international markets, but all of cocoa domestic costs are in cedis. Imagine there will be a difference. So this creates a structural currency mismatch. 1. Revenue fixed in US dollars. Import costs, wages, and debt repayment all in Ghana cedis. What is currency depreciation? Currency depreciation is the fall-in value of a country currency in international market. Industrial level impact using the pestle analysis. P for political. PPRC pricing decision politicized, producers price frozen. So here our emphasis is on the producer's price. Where policy was made to frozen the producer's price. Act 7,600 for 3 sessions despite 40% world price fall, damaging COCOBOD financially. Emmanuel 2019. E for economic. Dollar cost versus US revenue. 2022 depreciation rises cedi's cost of all imported imports and COCOBOD US dollars syndicated loan repayment by 40%. Social, as for social, 94% of 425 surveyed farmers dissatisfied. Why? Because with producers' price, which was too high, 800,000 households depending on cocoa for 70 to 100% of income, giving us 75% of farmers aging 44 plus. Emmanuel 2019. T for technological. All farm input. Here our emphasis is on fertilizers being imported. Depreciation rises their cost. Depreciation rises their cedi cost. Only 21% of farmers employed fertilizers in 20 in 12-month period. When the fertilizers cost was high, it was only 21 farmers which applied fertilizers, and it was too poor. L for legal, COCOBOD delay, LBC, repayment beyond 60 days under forest pressure. Due to that, farmers of cocoa smuggling cocoa to Ivorian coast intensifies when producers' price fall below Ivorian equivalent. E for environmental, depreciation-driven poverty incentive, galamsey, illegal mining, destroying farmland, climate change protected to reduce cocoa instability in western region by 2050. Firm level analysis, COCOBOD. Here, I'll be touching on only 2 points each under financial import, operational squeeze, production collapsed. So negative income, which is under financial import, impact. Negative income every year, 2012 to 2018, except only in 2014, even 2019. CODAPIC spending cut to 25% of projected amount, which is under the operational squeeze. Production collapse. Output fall from 1.4 million tons in 2020-2021 to 530,873 tons. A great fall. Financial impact. Revenue plus 12% in 2016-2017, yet losses winded by 100%. Operational squeeze. High-tech fertilizers program cut to 33% of projection. And the production collapse. Near 50% production decline in 3 sessions. Strategic evaluation, which is priority responses, which came. 1. Reform producers' price mechanism. Emmanuel 2019 proved producers' price, not world price, drives Ghanaian cocoa output. The PPRC must insulate the real farm gate value from exchange rate volatility. Reduce dollar-denominated debit exposure. Cocoa US syndicate loan is its most direct vulnerability. Strategy: shift a portion to CD-denominated instrument. Build stabilization reserve in strong exchange rate year, and use the 2023 domestic debit exchange prudency to restructure further COCOBOD 2023. Investment in domestic processing and value adding. Main start 2020 identify raw commodity dependency as a root structure driving of Ghana currency crisis. Diversify and strengthen the value chain. Identify over independency on COCOBOD as a single node risk. Build redundancy, dissatisfy farmers' income, strong private input market, and alternative LBC financing. Reducing the severity of stock that depreciation transmits through the chain. In conclusion, city depreciation is a structural threat, not a cyclical one. 1. Industry, COCOBOD, strategy, and then warning. With industry, currency mismatch creates simultaneous pressure across all 6 pistil dimensions of cocoa industry. Sustained losses, with the COCOBOD, sustained losses 2012 to 2022, near 50% production collapse, driven by dollar debate, eroded fragment values, and underfunded support programs. The strategy, three priority, reform the producer's price mechanism, reduce US dollars debit pressure, investment in domestic processing. Warning, without structural resolution of Ghana fiscal and monetary imbalance, recovery will remain fragile and cyclical vulnerability. These are the reference of which you can get more information of currency depreciation. Thank you.